Well, that certainly got your attention, didn't it? In today's episode of the vlog, I'm talking about the sex appeal of Scottish men. Hello folks, how's it going? Welcome to the vlog. My name is Shaun and I'm a YouTube vlogger from Edinburgh in Scotland. And today we're talking about a very, very important, serious subject. The sex appeal of Scottish men. This is something that I've been thinking about for a very long time. I should have worded that better. It's kind of a continuation of the Scottish Stories series that I began running earlier this year, and I've been kind of drip feeding vlogs all about Scotland, Scottish culture throughout the year. If you are new to this channel, I would very much appreciate if you would hit that big red subscribe button down below so you can keep in touch with all my future content. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and all the rest of it. Right. Sexy Scottish men.
I'm dead sexy.
As a Scottish man who has travelled quite a lot, extensively this year I'd say, I feel I am quite prepared to answer a lot of questions all about Scotland, Scottish culture, that kind of stuff. But what I was not necessarily expecting was the response I've got from so many people from so many different countries around the world this year about the hotness of Scottish men. Wherever I've been, from America to Europe to Brazil, are Scottish men all like Sam Heughan? I was kind of taken aback by that at first, being somebody who's Scottish, from Edinburgh, thinking to myself, this is an odd reaction, I've never really experienced this before. People actually think we are a country full of really good looking men, handsome men. The truth of the matter is, I would say we're quite, a bit like me really, distinctly average. But however, that is not the perception. As I say, Sam Heughan is out there doing his thing with Outlander and is giving us all a really, really, really good name around the world. And that's great, like so many people are flocking to Scotland, but the people I've been speaking to, North America, Canada, Australia, Spain, Sweden, lots of places around the world, have all got this image now of what Scottish men should be. I'm kind of thinking to myself, is that a good thing? Because ultimately what could end up happening is people come to Scotland looking for the next Sam Heughan to sweep them off their feet, take them on some kind of Highland rugged adventure, but the reality may disappoint them. I mean, granted, some of the recent Scottish actors that have done well around the world are not really helping my cause here. Gerard Butler, James McAvoy, I mean, these are hunks, right? But certainly this year, 2017, has been the year of Sam Heughan. In fact, he was just voted on the celebrity website, justjared.com, to be named the world's most popular actor, male actor, anywhere in the world, beating off competition from the likes of Ryan Gosling, Chris Pratt, Dwayne "The Rock", Brad Pitt. For goodness sake, well done son. Sam Heughan, you're doing us all very proud. Our man Sam got 40% of the votes. This is a public opinion vote. The closest to him was Zac Efron with 28% of the vote. I mean, that's not even competition anymore, is it? Like, Sam Heughan is just exploded around the world. His acting skills are tremendous. I mean, that is what most fans really, truly appreciate. Am I right? But we cannot get away from the fact that Sam Heughan obviously is a good-looking man. I just think we need to kind of put the brakes on a wee bit because, like, as I say, I don't want people to be so disappointed when they arrive in Edinburgh waiting for a Scottish man to come along and sweep them off their feet. Allow me to present you Fat Bastard.
Sorry, I farted.
If you've never heard of him, Fat Bastard is a fictional character in the Austin Powers series, depicting a Scottish man. I'll never ever forget that line. Get in my belly.
Get in my belly!
Obviously, he is a fictitious character, right? Played by Mike Myers, the American-Canadian comedian actor. But it also was a portrayal of other Scottish stereotypes that the world has often come to know of Scottish people, right? Now, if you didn't know this because you've all been in this kind of fog of, you know, sexy Scottish actors 2017, Scotland has also had a very bad reputation when it comes to health over the years. And I think Mike Myers' character was a portrayal of that kind of image of Scotland being the kind of sick man of Europe. We've got very well documented health problems in Scotland based on drugs, alcohol, all that kind of stuff. And of course, what we eat. But I think a more accurate portrayal of the Scotsman is somewhere in the middle between Fat Bastard and Sam Heughan, right? Somewhere in that middle lies the truth. If we're talking acting terms, maybe Ewan McGregor, maybe that's a wee bit unfair. He's probably up on the scale of good lookingness, right? I don't know. Maybe myself, you know? Distinctly average, probably a wee bit less. But when it comes to sex, right, that is the topic of this video. What we have seen with the steamy Outlander scenes featuring our man portraying Jamie Fraser, I think we just need to rein ourselves back from expectations a wee bit, right? There have been several studies and votes based on this very topic. In a recent article by Your Tango, an online publication, and I quote, "A leading online magazine dedicated to love and relationships. It lists the best lovers from around the world." Now this was published in February 2017, so not that long ago, right? Scotland features in the bottom 10 of the world's worst at sex in the world. And the main criticism of Scottish people in bed, apparently we're too loud. Us, too loud. But I can still take comfort in the 8th place position. 8th worst place in the world. And the reason is because we're way ahead of England. The English are the 2nd worst in bed in the world, according to this report. Apparently they're too lazy. I'd say being in the bottom 10 is quite an embarrassment. Ahead of England, but still in the bottom 10. Not good. But nonetheless, I bet you, thanks a million to Sam Heughan, I bet you we will feature a lot higher in next year's poll. Sam Heughan is doing some great things for the reputation of Scottish men. But as I say, I just do worry a little bit about people's expectations. There are obviously people coming from around the world to come to Scotland this year. This has been one of the best years for tourism for a very, very, very long time in Scotland. And like they have got this image of Scotland, the romance, the storytelling, all that kind of stuff. And the men actors that we have on our screens around the world, that is like an image that people have got now. So rein your expectations in. Just like I'm going to tell you, rein your expectations in about the weather. Also rein your expectations about your lustful fantasies when you come to Scotland. I hope not. I hope I'm proved wrong. But I'm talking as someone from Scotland here. I know we're a self-depreciatory bunch, right? But I think it's just more than being self-depreciatory in Scotland. We're just very truthful. We tell you the facts like it is. And I thought, as your friend, I should probably share this piece of news with you. But anyway, nonetheless, I have been asking people from my communities, Facebook groups, Twitter, all the rest of it, why they think Scottish people, Scottish men are particularly hot, right? What is it that draws people to Scottish people in a romantic sense? Now I know the topic of this video headlined is Scottish men, right? Scotsmen. But really this applies to everybody. It doesn't matter what your preference orientation is. Like Scottish people, we could just say, right? Scottish men, Scottish women, it doesn't matter. This video is really about all of us. But because I'm a man and I kind of maybe understand that side of it a wee bit better, I thought I could give you my perspective on that. This is what people have been saying on the internet. Shelley on Twitter says, yes, but it's all based on Jamie, as he and Sam are the only male Scots I know. Levy Page says, the accent, without a doubt. Yulia says, oh my goodness, yes, everything about Scottish people is hot. The accent, very lyrical and visceral. The bone structures, the heritage. Bone structures? The heritage, sense of self and humour driven personalities. And I'm a sucker for gingers. DZL Black says, rugged on the outside but once befriended, a heart of gold and loyal to the core. Actually, that is probably very true. I would say, if I gave a positive assessment of Scottish people, we do have hearts of gold and we're loyal. Kelly Clark says, yes, absolutely, it is the entire package. The accent is wonderful, but also the language you use and the confidence in yourselves that exudes sheer masculinity. There seems to be a strength that most American men do not have, which I suppose is a cultural difference. Carolyn says, always the accent. Tiffany Taylor says, the reason I find Scottish people to be appealing are as follows. Accent, number 1. It entertains the puzzle solving part of my brain. 2, excellent storytellers. That we are. We are indeed very good storytellers. 3, flirtatious facial expressions. 4, in the media, Scottish people are portrayed as very loyal. 5, traditional clothing. Do we wear traditional clothing? Well, I wear tartan a lot, so I guess you could say yes. I love tartan because it's Scottish, because of heritage. That's probably kind of true. Kilts, not so much. We don't all walk around wearing kilts. Sorry to disappoint you yet again. 6, last but not least, it seems like the Scottish people I've met rarely complain. If you ask my wife, she might tell you I'm a bit of a complainer. Scottish people do actually complain quite a lot, especially about the weather. But actually, down in the dirty core of it, we do get on with things no matter what. But anyway, that was my short video assessment of Scottish men and people's perceptions about Scottish men, particularly when we're talking about the sexiness, the sex appeal of Scottish men. You know, I think it's great. Like, this year has been amazing for Scotland. So many people have come to our country thanks to shows like Outlander and other stuff that's going on right now. I definitely think that our image perception around the world has improved significantly. Thank you very much, Sam Heughan. A bit of a tongue-in-cheek video. We are, as I said before, very self-depreciatory. We like to make fun of ourselves, and that's kind of what this video is, really. But I'd love to know what your thoughts are. Why do you find Scottish people, men and women, whatever your preference, why do you find them attractive? What is it? Is it our accent? The accent certainly comes off as a big, massive deal for many people around the world, right? The Scottish accent. And you know what? Maybe I should export that. Maybe like I should be taking advantage of that. I can't change anything about my looks, really, apart from my hair and beard and stuff like that. But what I can do is I can speak, and I can speak you to death. I will continue speaking here on YouTube. Maybe I should be like a radio host or something. Maybe I should be a voiceover actor. that is one advantage we definitely have. We've got a Scottish accent and people seem to like that around the world. So if that is your thing, the Scottish accent, or whatever else you like about Scottish people, let me know in the comments down below. I will gladly talk all day about that kind of stuff, Scottish culture. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. As I say, please do subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video with your friends and family who might find it interesting. And remember to follow me on all the other social medias, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Thank you so much for watching. I will speak to you again really soon. Have a great night, morning, evening, afternoon, or whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world right at this moment in time. Take care.